I popped out the pussy like, Mom, when I grow up, I'm gonna read UMINEKO. And she was like,
I'm gonna read and I'm
she was like,
scared.
son, what the fuck is that? How are you speaking to me? You were just born. And I threw up some gang signs and I was like, type shit.
Yeah, that's crazy. Totally
Mom, get me on this visual novel shit right now. That was basically the story of how I was born, guys.
Well, Shane, how are you born?
Like I think it was like 1 a.m. I was apparently very large and red.
Oh, so you've always been that way?
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, I get typecast as angry and red for a reason.
Yeah.
For real. We
Awesome.
love that. I was never born. I'm a concept.
Nuh-uh, dude. All angels have to have a human form first, just like demons do. You're lying.
No, I was born. I mean, I wasn't shit.
You're lying. You're just lying now.
I popped at the
Notice how the servant of God, the holy God, is the one telling the lies. Notice that, chat.
The one
Think about
who
who you should
doesn't
really
know
worship.
the lore. It's actually the other way. All demons were angels.
Yeah, yeah.
They're all fallen angels.
Yeah.
Yeah, but humans were like humans before they were angels. You become an angel after you die as a human, and then you fall as an angel, and then you become.
I don't think the seraphim.
No, the seraphim were created separately.
Yeah, bitch.
You don't even know what you're talking about. Shut the dumbass up.
Guardian angels, I think.
You have to have a fucking human make your spiritual argument for you. I don't want to hear it. You don't even know what your job is.
He's my loyal.
You sit around streaming all day because God doesn't give a fuck about you.
Oh my God.
And then you come hang out with me on your downtime. You keep it on the DL because fucking Big Daddy upstairs is gonna be all mad at you.
Why are you so mean to me?
Meanwhile, when you hang out with me, my dad is fucking happy that you're here because I'm getting some socialization.
You don't have a dad.
In your inevitable animated lore video, can I voice Goth?
Yes.
Now you're just fucking lying. Now you're just lying. I do have a dad and he cares about me. You're just fucking lying now.
Who's your dad?
What do you mean?
Who's your dad?
The gardener.
Satan. Like, what do you mean? Who is my dad? Like, what are you talking about?
His dad, Iron Mouse.
His dad is Iron Mouse. Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, she's a fucking fake. She's literally a poser demon.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Drama. Drama.
Demon drama.
Oh, demon drama. All right, let's visual novel. Shit. What happened last time? All I remember is... Oh, wait! A lot of stuff happened last time. We found the gold.
Erica and Battler found the gold, and she didn't give a fuck about like any of the credit because she's like, Lamau, intellectual rapist. I just want to prove that I'm really smart.
Yeah, that happened.
So Battler gets to be the successor because he found the gold because that's what the epitaph says. And fucking bitch-ass Kraus and his dumb, stupid bitch wife are all fucking mad about it. And they're like, no, you can't do that. No. Like, shut up, bro. Why did you do that? No. We didn't agree to that. Like, you literally did. You literally did. You're just lying,
I literally just now looked up at the screen and thought it said Battler did nothing but glaze.
He does nothing but glaze.
He does nothing but glaze.
Hell yeah.
Erica would love Reddit.
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Hell yeah.
Witch-based Reddit mods.
Witch-based Reddit, yes, exactly. Yeah, so I think... Didn't they, like, kind of force him inside? After the adults just kind of forced him inside?
Well, because all the cousins and Erica went to the guest house because they don't really need to be part of the inheritance discussion, but they're forcing Battler to come along because he's the next successor.
Yeah.
Well, they can't necessarily... They need him there to be able to push him.
Yeah,
successor, because Kraus and what's her
Natsuhi.
Natsuhi.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like he basically has to be part of the discussion since it's about him.
Yeah.
Because they're I believe they're trying to go talk to Kinzo and like get him to, you know, like to press him on the issue because they don't know that he's dead.
Batley did nothing but gaze blankly out the window. The fighting between the relatives went on without end. At first, the relatives had crowded around the study. However, no matter how much they knocked, the master of the study did not answer, even once. Ava and several others said they should open the door with the second key, the one Genji held. However, in a flash of brilliance, Natsuhi said that Kinzo had been in a particularly bad mood and had taken back the key he'd previously given Genji, which means that he now had both keys himself. She claimed that this was the reason they couldn't open the door.
Yeah, okay, dude.
After she promised to let them meet Kinzo tomorrow morning, no matter what, they'd finally return to the dining hall. But of course, the argument continued on even there. Ava's group needed a lot of cash very soon, and they were trying to threaten Kraus somehow and make him pay up. Apparently, Battler solving the epitaph threatened Kraus's position as the successor, which gave the others a powerful tailwind. On the other side, Kraus and Natsuhi based their arguments on the claim that it had never been specified that ownership of the gold would be handed over to the person who solved the epitaph. It did, though. It hadn't been hidden gold, but simply Kinzo's stockpile, and it was still Kinzo's property, which meant it would naturally be distributed after Kinzo's death with the rest of the inheritance. Once they made that claim, Ava's group once again started demanding to be allowed to see Kinzo. It had probably been obvious to them from the beginning. This sibling fight could only be settled by Kinzo. This was obviously a confrontation between Ava's group, which wanted cash fast, and Kraus, who was hiding his lack of funds but still didn't need money right away. Excuse me. As he listened vaguely to this exchange, Battler marveled at how, despite their usual affluent airs, they were surprisingly deep in debt.
Yeah, this is like the first time like any of the kids gets to actually see this conversation take place.
Yeah.
Didn't you say the same thing a short while ago? Enough. Let's take a break. We're all repeating the same things over and over again.
According to the clock, it was almost 2400. It was certainly a perfect time for a break. The atmosphere relaxed just a bit.
I agree. It'll be good for both sides to take a breather. Hey, why don't we start keeping a record when we start up again? I'm tired of fighting over what was or wasn't said.
Seriously, we can't do without a record of proceedings. Not when Nissan can so easily deny something he said before. The words stop reverberating off the walls. A mere written record would be a pain, and it'd be an easy target for forgery.
Good point. Anarchy, wanna fire this up?
A tape set, is it? I see. This way we can keep a record without bothering to write it down, and forgery will be impossible. It's fair for both sides.
Make sure you don't mess anything up.
Oh my god, shut up! Oh my god,
his
shut
music
up!
tapes! What do you think
I
he has
don't
on there?
care! I don't care. I don't know, dude. Probably like Fat Lip or something.
Just all American bands.
Of Papa Rouge.
maybe some like some Christian worship music.
What the? Oh God! Is
Oh,
it
you know what it
awesome,
is?
God?
It's like a fistful of dollars, a few dollars more, and like Clint Eastwood speaking.
Yeah.
He's got probably like that shit. That's my guess.
Oh yeah.
The dignified tape set had a sense of weight to it that matched this majestic dining hall perfectly. On pleasant Sunday mornings, it would sometimes be used to play famous tapes or records. However, right now, it was the most neutral and impartial conference record keeper around. Rudolph fished randomly around the cassette. Why can't I talk right now?
Lock in, bro.
He needs it for pondering his orbs. The music. Yeah.
Rudolph fished randomly around the cassette rack, searching for a blank tape. And every time he found some tape with sophisticated music on it, he'd complain about how pompous it was.
My God,
Pardon me. You cold?
we're taking a break. Sorry, but could you make us something to drink? And maybe some biscuits would be nice too.
Certainly. I'll see to it right away.
Also, sorry, but do you have any cold medicine? I've been feeling a bit feverish. I hope she not! Sorry. From a fever.
Then don't overstrain yourself. Get some sleep.
If you really feel like it, why not get some sleep, Rosa? Of course, I wouldn't step out of... Sorry. Of course, I wouldn't step out of such an important conference because of a simple cold.
You know, I just thought about this. Is the reason why I'm not as hard as on Rosa as you guys is because I was able to reconcile with my mom who used to beat me up?
Maybe.
Like, she's
Hey, so
damaged.
did mine.
She's damaged, bro. But that I don't know. Like, because like as the youngest sibling, I don't know. We don't need to have the whole conversation again. But I do still feel like some empathy towards her situation, even though she's obviously like probably the biggest piece of shit out of all of them.
Well, the issue I have with her beyond is because number one, the only guilt she feels for it is not real because it's right after she does it, and sees like the aftermath of her shit, and is like that's not because she keeps doing it. It's a repeat
It's part of the
offense, and
cycle.
also she has stated that she does not care about Maria at all.
I mean, I
Like,
don't
blankly said she's
necessarily.
just an inconvenience.
I don't necessarily agree that just because she has like immediate regret, like after doing it and doesn't stop, I don't think that means that regret that she feels is not real.
Well,
I think
I'm
it's a bit
saying
more
that-
complicated than that.
Combined with the fact that she has outright said that she's just wishes she wouldn't have been born.
I mean,
and
yeah,
didn't
obviously that was
inconvenience
like,
her life.
obviously that was fucked up and awful, but also Rosa has a track record of doing and saying things she doesn't really mean when she's mad.
She
Which
meant it when she just left her at home alone to go fuck a random guy.
well, that wasn't when she said that. She said that at a different time when she was talking to Maria, like in the magic world. She was like, yeah, I have resentment towards you, blah blah blah. Like, I think it's a mix of both. You know what I mean? Like, obviously there's real resentment towards her child, but like she very clearly like wants to love her. But I think she's so much more emotionally stunted than her siblings that she doesn't know how to like be a good mom. Not fucking excusing anything that she does, obviously. Like, she's still a bad person, but I understand like what is going on with her.
I don't know, man. Don't beat your kids.
I mean, yeah, duh.
For real.
Well, smack your kids around when they do stupid shit, but don't like beat up your kids.
Yeah, don't hit your kids unless it's a situation where they really deserve it.
No, like
All
my
right.
dad punched me in the stomach when I was being a little shit. I deserve that shit.
No, my thing has always been like, just give them spankings until they hit like double digits, and by then they're
Pretty
too old
much.
for that shit. Like, because
Yeah.
that's the age where you're like able to reason with kids, you know. But it depends on what kind of kid you are too. Like, my sister got spanked all the time for misbehaving when she was younger, and she just didn't give a fuck. She would just get up and go right back to what she was doing. So they had to find other ways to punish her. But I don't know, fucking Rosa's a whole separate can of worms.
Really? Allow me to take a rest as well. Natsuhi, why don't we take a short rest too?
Yes, dear.
Womp womp.
Sensing that he meant to have a strategy meeting, Natsuhi stood up. Even if that hadn't been the case, she was so desperate to get out of the room even for a moment, that she'd have taken any excuse. Strauss and Natsuhi left the dining hall, and the tension in the room truly relaxed.
Yeah, they're the they're the only problem, dude.
Poor bastard.
You've been doing great, Battler-kun. I imagine you feel just horrible. Think of this as a part of growing up and just accept it.
Just how long am I gonna have to sit around here doing nothing?
Who knows? After all, you're like our own portable shrine. Sleepy?
About as much as in your average school class.
I'm pretty sure Father isn't going to show up tonight anyway. When Kraus and Isan and the rest come back, I'll propose that we might as well let you go.
I'll be counting on you.
Oh. Knock, 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 knock.
A light knock and the faint sound of china clinking together could be heard.
Oh my god, yay!
Finally, she's here.
Wow.
Excuse us.
We've brought tea.
Shannon and Canon had come by with a serving cart. The pleasant smell of black tea had the effect of relieving the bite of tension.
The bite of 87.
Hey, my McDonald's is here.
Oh, yeah. The bite of 80s tension.
What? Hear about what? Sorry.
Rudolph-san, we haven't heard of any McDonald's.
McDonald's.
Dude, that's just his voice. Don't make fun of me, dude.
Stop it, Rudolph. There's no reason to tell them.
Chat, I hope you know that your beloved streamer gets so much joy out of bullying autistic people. I hope you know.
Oh my god!
I hope you see what's happening.
What's Rudolph's McDonald's order?
He seems like the kind of guy that would get the 2 cheeseburger meal.
Yeah, he would. Was that the he gets the number 5? He gets the number 5.
Yeah, the number 5 with like a Dr. Pepper. We are furniture, so we have no interest in matters concerning the family conference.
I see. That's a wise answer. You have the midnight shift? That must be rough. What the fuck, Rosa? Sorry, I felt patronizing.
What? I think you are just looking for things to be mad about,
Yeah,
bro.
I hate her. Yeah, I hate her.
That is our job. We would be happy to receive your orders.
Low-key, I'm about to start rage baiting, bro. The Natsuhi hate low-key way more justified.
I think Rosa should be hated more than Natsuhi, but go off, King.
Well, Natsuhi is annoying as fuck, so I disagree.
So that makes her worse, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it's a video game, so I care way more about a character being annoying than a character being complex. Sorry, not sorry. Literally, yes.
Yeah.
You're laughing, but I'm right.
The biggest visual novel crimes.
Biggest visual novel
Abuse
crimes.
of a child.
Annoying.
Being annoying.
You're laughing, but I'm literally right.
That's crazy, dude.
At least Rosa is like a complicated, interesting character despite being a terrible person.
Enjoying the show perspective, you are 100% right.
Thank you. I feel vindicated.
Makes
But
sense
from
to
any
me.
other moral perspective.
Yeah,
Well, yeah. Good thing these aren't real people then.
true.
How do you know that?
Holy shit, it's all real.
At least that'd be better than sitting around awake doing nothing. When I was still down in the bottom rungs, I once worked as a warehouse keeper. Even if you're just staying awake, it's still pretty tough. Right after the war, you had robbers all over the place. Plus, you couldn't rely on the police back then, so it was a pretty dangerous time.
Hideyoshi was particularly proud of how he's. Well,
So I was reading. No, I was reading what it says.
how he'd started with nothing and built up assets by illegally diverting goods from the American army.
Let's fucking
Oh my
go.
God.
Let's fucking go.
He did some Lord of War shit.
I was gonna
Oh,
say,
God.
like, he like fucking embezzled American war goods and made money off that shit.
He's Nick Cage from that one movie.
That's
Yeah.
awesome, dude.
Once the subject came up, Hideyoshi tended to get pretty talkative. The relatives who knew this were greatly relieved to see a perfect sacrifice had come up.
If you got found out, you were in for it big time. Those Americandy people are scary. Their strength's in another league because of all that beef they eat. If you got caught, it'd end with them shooting you or death by hanging. Get it? Death by hanging. Oh yeah, and then I figured it out. It's all about the meat. Japanese people gotta eat more meat.
True.
And that's when I got the revelation that I needed to start up a business to win over people's stomachs.
I see. That must have been quite a difficult task.
Stop it, dear. No matter how much you tell people born after the war, they'll never understand how we suffered back then.
Oops. Looks like my bad habits jumped out again. Sorry.
You two should have some tea as well. Every now and then, I think it might be helpful for you to use your own tongues to learn more about the tea you're always brewing. The fuck?
No, we'll be fine. There's no need to be concerned for our sakes.
Hang out with us for a bit. Being surrounded by adults makes me feel like I'm gonna suffocate.
Hear that? That's an order from Battler-sama, the successor. Sit over there. Have some tea with us.
Yeah.
The tone, crying.
Then you can talk about recent events, your hobbies, TV shows you're watching, and whatever it is that's popular with the kids these days. I don't know.
You guys are slaves, so like...
There's a lot we could learn.
That's a brilliant idea. Come on, you two, sit down too. And why don't you become sacrifices for us now that we crave something to talk about?
That's right. I thought it'd be nice to talk to some young kids, but that'll be pretty hard when I'm too old to even go to a cabaret club.
How long are you planning on standing around there? Rudolph told you to sit. Sit down.
Now.
I'll give you permission as well. Sit down, slaves.
Sit down. I'm not asking.
We're having a conversation now.
We pay you to clean our shit. Now we're paying you to be our friend.
Yeah.
Dance, monkey, dance.
Dance.
After getting Ava's permission, Shannon and Cannon looked at each other and finally obeyed nervously. For a while, the two were pounded by questions and became the relatives' playthings. Then, a reserved knocking sound could be heard. All of the servants tended to knock in a similar manner, so no one found it strange. However, Shannon and Cannon turned around with surprised looks on their face.
Oh.
The servants here today included the two of them, Kenji, Kumasawa, and Goda.
So all of them.
No, there's more. There's more servants at the house.
Yeah, but they don't matter.
True.
Goda had the midnight shift at the guest house. Kumasawa had gone to bed in a spare room in the guest house. The two of them were right here, so Genji was the only person left. But they knew very well that Kenji wouldn't knock like that.
It's gonna be Erica.
Who is it? It's not locked, just come in.
I heard this professor is one of the greatest in all of Clown College. It's Roger. It's gonna be Roger, isn't it?
Oh yeah, it's Roger, it's gonna be Roger. Yeah. Rudolph didn't recognize the knock either. When he asked who is it, it became apparent that no one knew whose knock it was. After that, the same knock-knock repeated just once more. Could it be that someone had their hands full and was asking that the door could be opened for them?
This is a vampire. It's a vampire. Don't let him in. He can only be let in.
As a slightly odd feeling began to encompass the room, the sound of the large clock in the hall could be heard.
Oh, shit.
It was a sign that October 4th had ended and October 5th had begun.
Oh, shit. Oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Yeah, whatever.
Jane, happy birthday. Happy birthdays.
Happy in-game birthday.
Yeah.
And
Yay.
2,000 miles away, a gay Mexican was born.
Fuck your life. Bing bong.
Bing bong.
See these dogs in the front yard? Just know upstairs that I be going hard. You heard?
Who's-
Bing bong.
This is definitely somebody. Let's
It's
step
Erica,
back
dude.
in time a bit.
Oh, okay.
Oh, okay.
At this time, Kraus and Natsuhi were a ways off, in a deserted corridor on the second floor.
So, we no longer have any other options.
Yes. The same move probably won't last us all day tomorrow. So we have to kill everyone.
Yeah.
If we hesitate any longer, there's a chance Ava-san and the others will call the police, claiming that we have father locked up somewhere. This is as far as we can go. Battler-kun finding the gold was completely unexpected. If that hadn't happened, I thought of a plan which might have managed to get us through this somehow.
This always happens when I bet on something. Something unexpected always happens, and something that should have been an absolute certainty goes wrong.
Let's arrange for Father's room to be empty starting tomorrow morning. Let's plan it out with Genji and have him say that he saw Father heading out into the forest early in the morning.
I doubt Ava and the others will simply accept such a disappearance.
I'm fully aware of that. However, we have no other options.
If we do such a thing, Ava and the others will doubtless make a fuss that our actions were suspicious. They aren't worried about appearances as long as they can squeeze some money out of us. It might end up in some odd magazine and cause serious damage to the confidence placed in me.
Damage is something we can live with, right? If by any chance Father's secret is discovered, we'll face a lot worse than mere damage.
There's nothing wrong with persisting until the last possible second tomorrow. If we're able to make it through safely, we won't have to lose anything. There's no need to get impatient and use that trump card.
If you want to wait until after they start clamoring about how we've locked Father up, and then say he's gone missing, that way would invite much more suspicion. Let's just put Father to rest now. To go any further would be impossible.
Calm yourself. Being exposed to Ava and the others' venom too much has made you lose your composure, that's all. Only 2 keys exist that can let anyone into that study. And you have both of them right here. That means no one can go inside. That door is of a very special make. No matter what kind of tools they bring out of the storage room, it won't even budge.
It isn't a physical problem like that!
Please don't be hasty and calm down. In any event, you can pretend to have gotten a fever and stay in bed any time. And in the meantime, I'll overcome all of this for you.
Bro, I don't think you got it like that. I can't even lie, bro.
I can't leave everything to you! I'll fight until the end, too!
He does not have it like that, bro. He thinks he's him, but he's not.
When Natsuhi could no longer hold back the tears brought on by her fierce emotions, Kraus held her gently.
Oh my god.
Just how long had it been since the last time she'd felt the warmth of her husband's compassion?
Your headache must be awful, yes? It's always that way when you wrinkle your forehead like that.
Dear.
She had come to think that her husband could never guess the way she felt.
Bless you, I heard you sneeze.
But at a time.
Sorry, go ahead.
I sneezed across the room, and she felt the need to say something.
Yes, because I wanted to say bless you, because I love you.
Oh.
I love you too.
But at times like this.
Let's wait for the very last moment before using our disappearance trump card. It's like a last resort treasure sword.
Treasure sword, wait away.
Wait away.
Ugh. I got fucking so much phlegm. Hold on, I gotta water up.
I'm keeping fries
me.
McFlurry.
Ooh.
Oh, hell yeah.
Did you get the M&M or the Oreo?
Oreo.
Oreo.
It's like a last resort treasured sword.
Dude, I did the same thing again. I can't say that word on Twitch. I must be some sort idiot. It's really the best when it remains in its sheath. The important thing is that you're ready to pull it out anytime, Widowy.
That's perfect.
Last resort treasured sword is a legit tongue
Yeah,
twister. It
last
kind of is,
resort
yeah.
Treasured sword. You have to say that like very Last resort.
Last resort.
Treasured sword.
Yeah, you gotta
Last
enunciate. You know,
resort,
you
treasured
gotta
sword.
you gotta widen your mouth. Last resort, treasured sword.
sword. My God.
Are you trying to do that with like a Mexican accent with the burricade? Last resort, treasure sword.
Hey, the last resort, treasured sword.
Last resort, treasure sword.
I understand that.
Would you let me handle that trump card?
Of course, at the final moment, I will take all of the responsibility. I won't get you and Jessica involved.
What do you mean by that?
When the Ushinomiya family is destroyed, it is enough that I alone am crushed in the rubble. When the typhoon passes, let's make sure we're ready to file for divorce. I will sign the papers and let you hold on to them. I've secretly left some of my assets in your name. If you add on some compensation money, that should be enough for you and Jessica to live on without any hindrances.
What the fuck? Bro's planned for this? No! Ushinomiya Natsuhi is the name that should be engraved on my tombstone. Please let me be with you until the last moment. Even if it turns out that you're the last head of the Ushinomiya family. Please let Natsuhi be the name of the wife of the final head. Your wife.
Gauss's existence was founded solely upon the trust and power of his assets as a financial fixer. If either of those weakened, nothing would remain. If they used the trump card of Kinzo's disappearance, they would lose one of these two essential supports. It was like offering your right arm in exchange for your neck being cut. It was probably better than losing your head, but you still might die from the blood loss. And even on the off chance that you did survive, you'd have to bear a heavy wound that wouldn't heal for the rest of your life. Kraus was prepared, even for death. Understanding this, Natsuhi buried her face in Kraus's chest and cried.
Okay, so what the fuck does that have to do with the guy at the door?
Hey, my name's Genji. Hello.
Hello, I've been here the whole time.
Hello, it is me, Genji number 2.
My apologies for interrupting.
The sudden appearance of Genji's voice made Natsuhi jump back and hurriedly wipe the tears from her eye. Kraus stood in front of Natsuhi, shielding her.
Get back, kitten.
Ah, Genji-san. Please don't sneak up on us.
Red leather, yellow leather, red leather, yellow leather.
Stacy.
Stacy Dennings. I hate Stacy Dennings. It's just an exercise, bro.
It's just an exercise.
Please don't sneak up on us. Do you have some business? Yes. My apologies, but I have something to report to Madam.
Uh-oh. To me, dear.
I don't mind.
He's at the
Kraus
window
left
like.
Natsuhi's side and went to a window a short ways off and
Bro's
gazed
doing
at the
the-
windy and rainy rose garden.
He's doing the clone high like.
Yeah.
I need some time to think
I
about
need
this.
some time to think about this.
Natsuhi went with Genji to a place a short distance away.
What is it?
Now, Pim.
Well, the truth is, another phone call has come for you, Madam.
Oh.
At that moment, a sudden eerie sound surprised her. It was the large clock in the hall announcing 2400.
You don't mean that man again?
Yes. What is to be done?
Did he say what business he had with me?
I can give you no answer on that matter. He kept insisting that he wanted to speak to you directly.
Again, a phone call from the man who claimed to be taking revenge for something that happened 19 years ago. 19 years ago. That was just 1 year before Jessica and Battler were born. Oh, that's not me. Goodbye. No, Shane's deafened! Shane! Oh!
I'm trying to do something real quick. Damn it, I thought I had
No,
a
I
chance.
know, I'm sorry. Nothing bad ever happens to the Yoshinomiyas!
We can get narrator 2 in if
Yeah,
you
you
need
can
to, if
sub.
you need to munch.
You can sub.
That was just 1 year before Jessica
Nope.
and Battler were born. In Natsuhi's eyes, the gap between 19 years ago and 18 years ago was immense. For a long time, she'd been unable to fulfill her role of creating a successor for the Yoshinomiya family, and had been treated very coldly. But then she finally gave birth to Jessica, and became able to call herself the Yoshinomiya successor's wife, with her head held high. So in her eye, Yoshinomiya Natsuhi began 18 years ago. That's why everything before that, including the events of 19 years ago, contained nothing but hateful memories. And something from last year, of that hateful period, is whispering vengeful words from the other end of the phone.
Oh, okay. I
That's
can
very
still
good. God damn it.
hear the roar of the sea.
What is to be done?
Transfer it to my room. Don't let my husband know.
As you wish.
Guys, this is who I'm gonna hear about the phone call.
Dude, he's slacking. He's slacking. He's slacking on his job, dude.
Oh, thanks.
No.
Thanks for
No,
just
no,
saying
no,
it.
no. Sorry.
Thanks for just saying it out
No,
loud like that.
Yeah, dude.
no.
Yeah, dude. What the fuck, man?
It's supposed to be a bit. It was
Somebody
supposed to be a
cancel this
bit.
person, dude.
No. It was supposed to be a bit. It's okay, Shade. You eat.
That's why he had told Natsuhi covertly. Natsuhi ordered that he transfer the call, told Kraus that she would turn in for the night, and left at a quick pace. She returned to her room and locked the door. There was nothing peculiar about that. In the Yoshinomiya family, hallways are like public roads. There's no special meaning in locking the door when you enter your own room. This is what she told herself. Then, as though had been waiting for her, the telephone rang. Genji had probably transferred the call. She took a deep breath, readied herself, and picked up the receiver.
Hello.
Ooh.
Again, it started with silence. She realized that the person at the other end was trying to irritate her and make her feel uncomfortable, and she got angry.
Well, I guess it worked.
Why are you silent? I'm hanging up.
Do not hang up, Mother. I want to hear your voice a little longer.
Again, that unpleasant voice. Are you trying to mock me? Tell me what you want.
I want to play with you, Mother.
What? What are you talking about? I have no desire to play with you.
You are tired from the family conference, right? Is that chronic headache of yours getting to be a pain?
That's none of your business.
Just the fact that he knew her headache was troubling her made a shiver run up her spine.
You get headaches because your head is all stiff. If you go straight to bed like that, you cannot expect to have good dreams.
Haven't I told you that's none of your business? I'm hanging up.
Natsuhi forcefully yelled that she was hanging up, but in actuality, she couldn't.
Okay.
After all, being at the receiving end of a phone call was much better than the alternative. If she hung up violently, this person might then call someone else.
Let us play a game to help you relax. I will not take up much of your time.
I have no intention of playing with you.
Your name is Natsuhi, Mother. It has the kanji for a season in it. Pretty nice name. However, just because your name is Natsuhi, that does not necessarily mean you like summer. Which season do you really like, Mother?
You think I'll tell you?
If you do not, I'll hang up. Is that all right?
It was clearly a threat. It meant that if she forced him to hang up the phone, anything might happen.
It's actually true, Adam. Natsuhi the type to fucking complain about Twitter and still open the app every day.
True. Humiliated that she was forced to give in to a threat made by a man whose name she didn't even know, she gave him the answer he wanted.
It's autumn.
Why?
Because it's an easy season to pass the time in. There's no other reason in particular. Are you satisfied now?
Yeah, I am satisfied. So it looks like your favorite season really is the same as mine. I like autumn too.
Liar! You just made that up! Surely this man would have done the same thing no matter which season I said I liked. What is he after? What's so fun about making me uncomfortable like this?
It is not nice to call someone a liar. I'm not making it up. I already knew you liked autumn, Mother. There's even proof.
Proof?
Yeah. Is there a clock in your room, Mother?
A clock? Yes, there is, but what's your point?
In Natsuhi's room, there was a beautiful antique clock with an intricate design. Kraus had bought it for her as a birthday present long ago.
It's 007. Is that how I'm supposed to say it? 007?
That's
007.
7 past midnight is what it actually is in time.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's 7 past midnight right now. I'm tired, so please get this farce over with quickly.
Try lifting the clock up.
Why? Damn.
You really do not know when to shut up. Stop resisting every single time I say something. Just shut up and do what I say.
The tone of the man's voice suddenly went low. Turning into a threat, it made his displeasure clear. At first, this man seemed to have a calm way of speaking, but on the inside, that wasn't the case at all. If she enraged this man even a little more, he would surely show his true nature right away.
Are you really that eager to make me hang up? Things are best when I talk on the phone with you. I could tell your husband and daughter about what happened 19 years ago any time I want to.
I don't know what you're talking about, but please don't get my husband and daughter involved. I'm listening to everything you say.
Then just do what you are told.
Once again, the man threatened her in a low voice, as though warning her not to interrupt again.
My head was filled with the pain from my headache, the sound of my beating heart, and the roar of the sea. I can't disobey him anymore. As the man had ordered, I lifted up the antique clock. Huh? There would appear to be a single playing card. Huh? Is it the warranty for the clock?
Thinking this, she took it and turned it over.
Oh. Oh, okay. She died. It was a bomb.
Yeah, okay. Yo, we're getting a crazy ping spike on our internet. Can't this shit lagging crazy. Okay, is it done? You're what?
Hello.
We're good
I'm
now.
what?
What?
No, your stream was lagging crazy. Are you wide awake now?
Why is here? Hey, I'm trying to act.
Well, it would please me if your headache's gone down a bit. Tell me that you're happy, Mother.
How did you? Why? How?
I want to hear you say you're happy, murderer. How dare you act like a normal, neat freak mother? You make me want to vomit. Do you want that to land on your husband and daughter as well? You don't, right? You want me to keep quiet, don't you? Okay, I'll keep quiet. Come on, aren't you happy? Aren't you?
I'm happy. I'm happy. So please stop. Don't bring my husband and daughter into this. What is it you want? Money? How much?
I do not want money. My wounds could not be healed with any amount of money. But there is a medicine. That's right. It's like a kind of ointment. Thick, syrupy, and dribbling. And that is... my hatred. My resentment towards you. Slathering myself with that is the only way to hold back the pain.
Wow, pen fire gif.
Natsuhi had never heard anything so hateful said to her in her entire life, so she suspected many times that she must be having some sort of bad dream. However, this definitely wasn't a dream.
You couldn't possibly be on this island right now, are you?
Oh, I am. Did I not promise you? I said I would be at the family conference.
That's impossible! There's no way you could have come during this typhoon!
That would be no problem if I came before the typhoon reached here. And I'm pretty sure this guest called Erica or whatever arrived even during the typhoon.
Her blood froze. Furudo Erika had supposedly been brought here by coincidence. Excuse me. If you knew that name, you would have to be very, very close by.
Where are you?
I will not appear in front of anyone until you introduce me. Do not worry. Oh, yes, it is useless to try and search for me. Your mansion is huge and you have no shortage of phones I could be calling from. Besides, I'm sure you don't want to meet me, right? Or else, do you want me to expose? What? Do you want to expose me? Oh, I can't read. Or else, do you want to expose me and introduce me to everyone? Introduce me to Jessica, too. Tell her I'm her older brother by 1 year.
Stop it! Stay away from Jessica!
I guess I've scared you a bit too much. That's all from me for tonight. But do not forget, you cannot disobey me. Understand, Mother?
Oh, is she gonna carry out the murders?
Yes. Oh, maybe she'll be forced
Maybe.
to.
I'm going to hang up for the night, but I have an order that must be followed until tomorrow morning.
What is it?
You may no longer leave that room tonight, and you may not make a phone call to anywhere. If a phone call comes for you, you are not allowed to take it. You'll turn the lights off right now, get in bed, and sleep. Then you will wake up at your ordinary time. It sure is nice to live a healthy life. I really am such a good son, working so hard for the sake of my mother's body.
I understand. I'll go to sleep right now. I won't leave my room and I won't pick up the phone. So, don't involve my husband and daughter.
As long as you follow my orders, I'll keep your secret, Mother. Do not disobey me. I'm already very close by to you. I can easily tell whether you've turned your lights off or whether you're on the phone. If I wished to, I could even kiss your sleeping face.
I'll keep it. I'll keep my promise. So stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
As she screamed, Natsuhi took the card she had found under the clock and crushed it up into a little ball. It had a pattern on it, like a tarot card. And also, the kanji for autumn.
Oh. Wow.
She's being haunted by Chris Angel Mind Freak.
I guess so.
Holy freak.
She's getting Mind Freaked.
By the way, the I had to double check it because that looked relatively familiar, but I'm a JP pleb still. That kanji is pronounced Aki, so that's the kanji for autumn apparently. So maybe that'll give us some kind of clue.
Did we ever know Natsuhi's surname before Ushinomiya? I don't think we have learned that yet.
No, we did not.
I do not think so. Let's step back in time once. Yes, dude.
Why do we have to flashback more, bruh?
Right now, it is the exact moment the large clock in the hall announced 24. Wait, that wasn't even a flashback. They were just setting up parallel happenings.
I was gonna say it's a flashback of like 30 minutes.
Yeah. Wondering who the person who knocked twice was, the relatives in the dining hall stared at the door. Rudolph told them to come in, but there was no answer. Until the end of that long tone marking the arrival of 2400, which had come from the large clock in the hall shortly after the knock. They were unable to move in the slightest.
Maybe their hands are full and they can't open it.
Maybe, but it's a bit creepy. They won't say their name.
Should I open it?
Do so.
Okay, I guess I was wrong. Maybe this isn't canon then, because I think this is the mystery character.
Cannon nodded back, then slowly opened the door.
Who is it?
Jay Leno.
What's that? Oh shit.
Oh, it's one of Father's envelopes. Right behind the open door on the floor of the hallway lay the envelope.
There's no one in the hallway. Perhaps they placed this here and left.
The adults flew out into the corridor as well, but they could find no trace of anyone who might have knocked on the door.
Okay.
Just about an hour ago, Shannon and Cannon had come in to serve tea. At that time, everyone had seen that nothing lay in that spot. Someone came, knocked, left an envelope with the mark of the one-winged eagle on it, and left.
Could it have been the master?
It's not unthinkable. Father's pretty much the only person in this mansion who would have refused to answer when asked who he was. It's not possible. If that were the case, why wouldn't Father come in here openly?
He doesn't like any of you, I don't
Yeah,
think.
his aura precedes him, bro.
That's right. Father'd probably just barge in here without knocking. The doors and windows of this mansion are locked now, right? In that case, the only people who could have conceivably left the letter there are Kraus-san, Natsuhi-san, and Genji-san.
By this point, the mansion had been completely locked up. Therefore, the cousins in the guest house, Nanjo, Goda, Kumasawa, and Derika, could not have come here. Furthermore, since Kraus, Natsuhi, and Genji were the only three who weren't in this room, one of the other three had to have been the one who set that letter down in the corridor. So, it was very likely that Kraus and the others had placed the letter there to make it seem like it was a message from Kinzo.
I see. It'll have something written on it that's supposedly in Father's name, saying that he won't accept Battler as a successor, or something of the sort. Ridiculous. I can't believe you tried to pull such a childish trick, Nissan.
Well, it's not like I give a damn about being the successor.
Give it up. That's just your fate. Anyway, why don't we read what's inside?
Dude.
Rudolph set the letter on the dining table and let everyone see the front and back, to show that there were no tricks or hidden mechanisms, almost like a magician does before performing his act.
Can we be sure this envelope is one of Father's? Yeah. Whoa, almost tried my drinky, sorry.
Bruh.
No doubt about that. No doubt about it. Father liked to use this kind of envelope for handwritten letters. What do you think, Chen and Chen?
Yes. To my eyes as well. It looks like the type of envelope that the master uses.
That doesn't mean Father was the one who wrote it. It would be pitifully easy for Nissan to snatch one of these from a drawer in Father's study.
Even Kraus-sama would not be able to enter the study easily. It might be hard for him to steal an envelope.
Let's try opening it. We can worry about all that later. Feels like there's something in it. Wonder what?
Probably a fucking letter.
And he's got a letter.
We just got a letter.
We just got a letter. I wonder who it's from.
Rudolph opened the envelope a bit roughly. Then a folded letter and a glittering object.
Yeah, glittering object. Is it a key? Oh!
It was a ring.
Huh? Wait a second. Isn't that a ring?
That's Kinzo's, isn't it?
Oh, is it the oh my god, the head's
signet?
ring?
I even noticed it immediately and grabbed at it.
This is Father's ring, isn't it? It's the head's ring.
What in the... Seriously?
Are you sure it's Father's? Could it be a replica? No, this is the real thing. I've always dreamed about wearing this ring on my finger someday. Even though Father wore this on his finger, I know more about it than anyone else. This is Father's ring, no doubt about it.
Bitch, you ain't never
Why
gonna wear
is it
that. You
here?
got a pussy.
Oh my god.
Sorry,
Is
bro.
that-
L plus woman.
Does that mean it really was Father who wrote this letter?
The sender isn't Father. It's much more interesting than that.
Then, who's the letter from?
Oh, I knew
The
it.
Yoshidomiya family alchemist. It's from the Golden Witch Beatrice-sama.
Finally.
Rudolph showed everyone the part of the letter where that was written. It really did say that.
It's from Beatrice? What's it say?
I'll read it. Congratulations! I acknowledge that Battler-sama spectacularly solved the epitaph's riddle and reached the Golden Land. All of the gold belongs to Battler-sama. Furthermore, Battler-sama is the new head of the Yoshidomiya family.
Yeah, we built this city. We built this city on rocket. We built this city.
As proof, I send the head's ring, which Kinzo-sama left in my charge. Battler-sama, I beg that you take the ring, become the new master of the gold, and guide the Yoshidomiya family. I sincerely pray that you flourish as the new head. The hell? I see. Dad just won't come out of his study, so Beatrice, the Witch of the Forest, has acknowledged Battler directly.
Battler-kun, you take that ring. This is a special ring to be worn by the family head. I don't know who Beatrice is, but she's watched the whole thing and sent you this ring after acknowledging you as the true successor.
Is that okay? It's such an important ring.
Yeah, it's fine. You should wear it proudly on your finger, got it? Even if Anaki and Natsuhine-san tell you to take it off, you better not do it.
Put it on, Battler, put it on, ooh, put it on.
All of the relatives, with creepy smiles on their faces, urged Battler to put the ring on his finger. It looked like things would get pretty nasty if he refused, so Battler reluctantly decided to put it on his middle finger of his left hand.
He's the head!
We did it, bro.
The
We made
ring was
it.
heavy and stiff.
Hello, I'm back.
Did anything happen while I was gone?
Battler has his hand down doing the cunty showing hand pose. At that moment, Kraus returned. Genji came back as well, shortly behind him.
My apologies. It seems my wife is not at her best, so she's gone to bed early. Did something happen? You all seem incredibly flustered. Battler-sama, isn't that...
Immediately, Genji spotted that which Battler had just put on his finger.
Your eyesight's pretty good, Genji-san. Looks like you know whose ring this is. What? What are you talking about?
Judging by Kraus's dubious expression, it seemed unlikely that he was the one who had placed the letter there. Furthermore, that expression quickly changed into one of shock.
That's right. It's the Ushinomiya family head's ring.
The family conference took up this new topic, and the storm came once again.
Oh, clock.
A little time skip action.
Oh. Oh. It's 2 o'clock. It's 3 o'clock.
What's this bitch doing on the table?
Oh my god.
Get
They
off
just
the
okay.
table,
They
three-legged
just went
cat.
forward like a whole day.
You're
No, no,
disabled.
it's
You
3
shouldn't
o'clock.
be doing that.
In the morning.
But the clock circled all the way around 3 times. Shouldn't that be 36 hours?
No, no. It's the shorthand. The
I
shorthand.
wasn't watching the clock because Kalik was leaving just now. He was saying bye.
No, that was the longhand that went around. But it's
Okay, so it's been like
3
3 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah, a couple hours.
Fucking laughing at me like I don't know shit, man. I'm gonna kill you.
The rain was still pouring down hard as ever. This weather was supposed to continue all day tomorrow as well. Which... Oh. Who is this? Who is this?
Oh, I guess it's battle.
Badoa.
Yeah.
This weather was supposed to continue all day tomorrow as well, which made me feel a bit depressed. Oh wait, given the time, I should say today, not tomorrow. But that doesn't really matter now. I'm sleepy. With half-asleep eyes, I opened my umbrella. The large drops of rain pounded mercilessly against it. Technically, the end of the family conference had been declared at 1 a.m., but external scuffles kept continuing sluggishly. I'm really jealous of Aunt Rosa, who managed to slip out of there at the time. She cleverly got away by saying that she'd check on Maria, who might have been staying up too late. Dad caught me, ruining my chance to escape, and they made me stick around now until 3 a.m. So, what have they decided on after all this time? Nothing at all. They just kept on arguing about who said what like elementary school kids. I'm sure they're tired too. That's probably why they keep dragging on with the same pointless questions. I no longer felt any shock or anger towards them. I guess drowsiness is the best painkiller. I left them behind and finally returned to the guest house.
Okay.
When I got back to the guest house, the first floor lounge was lit. I could even hear people chatting inside. Apparently, some people were still awake even this late.
Yay!
Holy fuck.
Dr. Nanjo!
Holy fuck.
Dr. Nanjo!
Despite this late...
hour, Godathon and Dr. Nanjo are still... Oh, wait, no.
I actually don't know who it is, so you can take it if you want to.
Still chatting. Plates and cups were lined on the counter, and it looked almost like a bar with Godathon as the bartender.
Oh, it was him.
Yeah.
When they noticed I had returned, they seemed to finally realize how late it was. When Goda-san made to top off Dr. Nanjo's glass, the latter declined with an exaggerated gesture.
That's enough, that's enough. It's already too late to be up.
Look how late it's gotten. You're such a good person to chat with, I'd hardly notice.
I forgot you changed his voice.
Yeah.
I thought you were Italian.
If so, it's all thanks to your liquor. We'll have to do this again sometime, wink wink.
Yes, gladly. Battler Sommer, welcome back. Is the discussion with Crash Sommer and the others still continuing?
From the way things were going, looks like they might plot until dawn. None of my business. I spoke carelessly with a big yawn.
No.
Erica jump scared. She was just in the corner. Hello,
I
I've
imagine
been here
the
the whole time.
cinematography for that shot is the two of them like smiling at Battler, him like a little tired, and then it just pans around and she's there.
Yeah,
Yeah, she's
it's like
there.
her, like, babe, you see like the chairs in the back. She's
Yeah.
sitting in one of those chairs, like hitting the Doctor Doom pose, just watching them.
Yeah.
They have quite a lot of stamina. I'm surprised.
Oh, so you're here too.
With one thing and another, they ended up having a small night party here, and they let me join in. Don't worry, I haven't said a word about that.
Oh,
Erica-
you were right. You were right.
Yeah.
She was.
Uh-huh.
She was sitting.
Erica could be seen on the sofa. She had taken her shoes off and was lounging around as though she owned the place.
Erica Sommer is very knowledgeable on a variety of subjects. I enjoy listening to her immensely.
Your knowledge truly is extensive. Very impressive for one so young. Even I, Nanjo, love you.
You're very welcome. I, Furudo Erika, know quite a bit about trifles such as this.
She's just such a chill hang.
Yeah.
Erica grabbed the corners of her skirt and posed. This was somewhat less than graceful, considering that she was lounging on the sofa with her feet up.
Oh god.
Where's Aunt Rosa?
She returned. I keep forgetting what fucking accent.
You've given him like 3 voices. They've all melded together.
I know. Oh, it's so horrible.
They've fused.
She returned at 1 a.m., but she went straight upstairs. You know what? He's going back to be in New York. I'm tired. She returned at 1 a.m., but when she went straight upstairs to sleep.
That's probably true. After taking part in that conference for so long, I feel like flopping down in bed right away myself.
Up all my British accents. I don't have any more.
I've had it. I'm tired enough that I might flop over right here.
Oh, Jamie put a gif. Hold on.
Yippee,
Hold
gif.
on.
Only real ones can hang with Nanjo. That's on Genghis.
Hold on, it's happening. It's happening.
Okay, it's happening. It's
It's
happening.
happening.
Tell me
it's
about that
happening.
one time that Kinzo got an ulcer and you had to remove it.
One time, Kinzo lost the head ring up his ass, and I had to help him with it.
He
You
gets a lot
also
of kidney
played
stones
chess.
from the green.
I keep telling him about the flared base, but he never listens.
He never listened. Vertically spinning rat.
Wow.
Vertically
Rat.
spinning rat. Vertically spinning
I
rat.
can't see it because I'm getting it.
Vertically spinning rat.
Nice.
Vertically spinning rat.
Uh-huh.
Okay. Well then, let's call it a night. Don't you have to get up early tomorrow morning to make breakfast go to sun?
Preparations for breakfast have already been made. I would be most pleased if we look forward to it.
In Goda-san's eyes, the family conference is an open stage on which to display his culinary skills. Maybe this invigorates him so much that he doesn't even get sleepy. Erica stood up, laughing at how youthful Goda was. This became a sign that it was time to disperse.
Clean up here. Please go sleep, everyone.
Leaving the cleanup to go to San, I went to the bathroom and then climbed the stairs to the second floor.
Was there 1 or 2, Battler?
I don't
Was
know,
it a
bro.
1 or 2, Battler?
A 3.
Have you been pooping regularly, young man?
Good night, everyone. These old bones have stayed up a little too late.
Good night, Dr. Nanjo. Good night, Battler-san.
Yeah, good night. Then in the second floor hallway, we split up. Dr. Nanjo went to his own room. Erica went to her room. And I returned to the cousin room. I couldn't hear any sounds of playing coming from our room. Could they have fallen asleep already? No surprise at this time of night. If they were still playing, they would have been staying up way too late. When I opened the door quietly, as expected, the room was already pitch black except for a small nightlight. Everyone was already asleep in their beds. I'm sure they all had a great time and played a ton. Then they probably talked about youthful things and enjoyed staying up late. If only I hadn't found the gold, I could have enjoyed my time with them. I'm already tired. So tired. Forgetting even to change my clothes or brush my teeth, I crawled into bed and immediately began to descend into the marshes of sleep. Today's been so insane. I wonder if that old bastard is still in the family conference now. How does he not get tired? Come to think of it, what was it that old bastard had said when we parted company?
Well, there's something important I want to talk about as a family. It's about you.
I'm sure it's more stuff about being the successor. I don't even want to hear about it.
If I tell you about this, I'll probably be killed.
What?
See, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
I'll kill you whenever you want, you old bastard. And then, what was it he said next?
It's about your birth.
My birth?
Are all the kids illegitimate or some shit?
Dude, what if he really is not actually Battler?
Probably just something about the noble Ushinomiya lineage. Not interested. Just let me sleep.
What the freak? What in the freak is freaking
I wonder
right
if
now?
him and his half-sister were actually the other way around?
Well,
Well, they should.
Or-
Well, they're both from the same mother,
no, they're both from the same father.
aren't they?
Yeah,
Really?
aren't they both bastards of
They're both
Rudolph?
yeah, they're both Rudolph's kids. But
But
oh
that's
my-
what I'm saying. I thought they were both the children of him and his first wife.
No, Anjay is Kirie's baby.
Oh, dude, I couldn't fucking remember.
That's why her relatives who have been hunting her down have the same hair.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because how long has she been married to him? I don't even remember.
Well, right now Anjay is what, 6?
But that's what I'm saying. Like, was she married to him before they had her? She's like 4, dude.
No, I think. No, she's like 4.
It stated before that his dad's been through a few wives.
I thought it was just the one before
He-
Kyrie.
It was just the one wife, but he does have.
I thought they implied more.
He
No?
has a lot of affair.
Well, yeah, they said he was like a ladies' man,
he was
you
just
know.
having affairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, remember? Because he
Okay.
married Battler's mom for his image, and he never really liked her, so he cheated on
Yeah.
her, and he was lusting after Kyrie, and that's why they got divorced.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Kyrie had was pregnant with Anjay.
Mm-hmm.
During
Something like that.
Yeah.
Is this still Battler, do you think?
Nope.
Yeah, it is.
Nope.
It says my.
It's headache.
Oh,
not to.
whatever.
The sound of crashing waves. The sound of the tide surging, the noise of the sea breeze. Whenever my headache torments me, those are the sounds that fill my head. Unable to bear a successor, I was in a very difficult position with regards to the Yoshinomiya family. Whenever I heard of a drug or incense that could make you achieve pregnancy, I tried it, but nothing had any effect. Until I was blessed with Jessica 18 years ago, I was ashamed to even call myself a wife.
Yeah, bro, you were never with child.
Children are created by the efforts of two people and the whims of heaven. It's not fair to place all the blame on yourself.
I still don't know what caused my inability to become pregnant. I even went to see noted physicians. I underwent humiliating examinations. But I was always just told that they didn't understand the reason.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure for, like, somebody of her nobility, like, going to the gynecologist is seen as, like, a gross thing.
Even though quite some time had passed since your marriage, you still couldn't bear a child. I see. It's only natural that Ava, who would secretly aspire to become the successor, would start getting ideas.
Ava tried to convince father that I was a failure as the successor's wife. It was a time when Kinzo was also very disappointed by my husband's repeated business failures. On the other hand, Ava's husband Hideyoshi's business was growing well, completely the opposite of my husband's. He was the only person who could bring father good news. So, perhaps father wouldn't be, or couldn't be blamed if he decided to lend an ear to Ava's words, or even accept them completely. It was all my fault, because I couldn't bear a child.
You are sinless. Aren't babies of this country carried here by storks?
Alright.
If anyone is to be judged, blame the stork, for real.
Thank you. However, even though he was still in good health then, the head was always well past his prime. And it's not hard to imagine what he wanted to see, that he wanted to see his grandchildren's faces as soon as possible.
Who cares? If he wanted a grandchild, he could have just done what he wanted with that appalling amount of money he had. This is Kinzo, the man who always bragged about how money could create anything. If he wanted a grandchild, why couldn't he just manage something with that money he was so proud of?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, dude, real Beatrice would never say that, by the way.
No. Gave up on me when I couldn't bear a child. And did just that. She's...
You
She
go,
knows.
Queen!
Because she knows Kinzo, dude. Like, he would never fucking do that. He wants a grandchild, like, of his own lineage. He wouldn't want, like,
Yeah.
a sperm donor or, like, an adopted one. He would never do that.
The head gave to many charities, thinking it the duty of anyone in possession of so much money. One among these, an orphanage known as the Fukuin House, had been given especially large donations, possibly because he had old ties with that place.
Dude, he's
Oh,
a
yeah,
fucking...
the fucking house.
Dude, he's like
Yeah.
a wealthy elite that actually donates to charity a lot. Bro, low-key, this guy might be the GOAT, actually.
Ah, the Fukuin House. Furniture came from that place quite often.
To provide on-the-job training and preparation for life as a working adult, the head employed Fukuin House children with exceptional grades as servants. All of the servants of the mansion with on
Yes,
their
it literally
names,
says on right there.
such as Shannon, Kenan, Lunon, Manon, and Leon. Oh my God, came from
Manon,
Rome.
from the Street Fighter.
Holy fuck, Leon like a.
Wow.
There were quite a lot of them, weren't there? Though most quit just after a few years.
That's probably because a few years of wages from working here would earn them more than enough to live on their own. Experience as a servant for the Yoshinomiya family would be a wonderful thing to add to their resume.
Wait, bro, they get paid?
Yeah,
Like,
they
the
get
kids get
paid.
paid?
Yeah, they get good. If they get good pays, they get hired.
I thought only like the adult servants got paid. I'm not gonna lie. I assumed for like people like Shannon and Cannon who came from the orphanage that their payment was living there.
Nah, bro. I guess Kinzo is the GOAT, cause like, damn.
Dude, you know what, guys? They get paid. They're not slaves. Hands up.
Hands
I think
up.
we can let Kinzo go. I think
Yeah.
he's actually the GOAT.
Annie and I putting the outfits on. Oh, well, he said he's gonna pay.
Yeah, I mean, you know, like shit.
I'll
I
clean
could
some
use some money,
banisters, shit.
right?
I'm sure it was the head's ambition that they would gain this for themselves and spread their wings in society.
I see. So, an adopted child.
Flashback? Father, what did you just say? Whoa!
Accept this baby as my grandchild.
Okay, dude.
Except this baby.
Oh, they're there.
Apparently, the baby that Kumasawa was trying to soothe didn't like the study air at all. It kept on crying, upset.
My apologies, Father. What is it you just...
Accept this baby as my grandchild, and raise it to be the one who succeeds Kraus.
Like he just doesn't care, bro.
Successor baby.
He just does like whatever he wants, bro. Like, are you serious? I guess I was I guess I was wrong. I guess he would do this. Bro just gave her a baby and was like,
This baby.
This is yours now.
Up and shit.
This is your child. Take it.
Dude! In other words, you want me to raise this baby as me and my husband's own child?
That's right, it is clear now that you cannot have a baby. There must be one. There must be some sort of defect in your body.
Oh, they're there. Oh, they're there. Oh.
As though she couldn't hear discussion in the slightest, Kumasawa kept on trying to cuddle the baby. This made it cry even louder.
Can't say it
what is so
normally
funny about the
anymore.
word baby?
No, he keeps saying baby. He keeps saying it like
he's just
that.
he's enunciating, bro. You can't fuck with a well-spoken guy.
I think it's funny. What nonsense. If all responsibility of giving birth to children rested with the women, there'd be no need for men in this world. Amen, sister.
You know, except for like the working and the military and the building houses and infrastructure.
This woman can't do that.
I mean,
You're
they
right.
don't. They can, but they don't.
Make a brick right now.
Yeah,
Right now.
make a brick
That's not-
right
Make
now.
a brick right now.
That's not even fucking like anything untrue. Fucking women
God.
who do like construction and shit, you're awesome. Just statistically, women don't like having those kind of jobs. They don't-
Suicide, we're best at it.
Yeah,
It's true. It's true. Can't lie.
You
Let's
can't
go.
even, you can't touch us.
It's
Killing
like
ourselves,
it
do
goes
better.
it goes both ways too. Like there's not a lot of male teachers because men don't gravitate towards fields where they have to work with children very often.
Baby.
I've never forgotten the bitter pain I felt that day. It's not as though I didn't want a child. However, no matter how much I prayed, I couldn't get pregnant. Thinking that something to do with my body might be the cause, I went to see several famous doctors. But even so, no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't become pregnant.
And in the end, this was the result. I see.
Dude, if this is outed as Jessica, no wonder she fucking hates her, dude. Their relationship is awful.
Yeah.
What do you mean? This is the brother.
But I mean, what I'm thinking, here's my game theory, that the baby here is Jessica, and then I don't know, Natsuhi had her child, but she like tried to kill it.
No offense, dude, but like she literally said I gave birth to Jessica like 15 minutes ago.
I don't know. Just a bit
Why would she make
Just
that
a
up
theory.
in her why would she are you like baiting me? Why would she make that up in her head when talking to only herself? There's nobody to lie to.
Shane, what were you saying?
Is this narrator? Or is this still Nazi?
I guess it's Natsuhi.
Buh.
Well, I guess we're just not gonna acknowledge what I said.
I mean,
That's fine, I
wait,
suppose.
oh my god, wait.
No, it's fine. I don't even care. I don't even care. It's fine. I don't even care. I don't care
I
at
don't
all.
know. I was just a game theory. That was just a game
I mean,
theory.
nothing wrong with making theories. I'm just saying that we got evidence that that can't be true. Like literally just a couple of minutes ago is all.
I'm gonna hold my breath in case I'm fighting.
What?
I'm not fighting. I'm just telling her to read, bro.
The baby had been picked up by the Fukuin house just recently. Of course, you couldn't help but feel compassion for this child who was so young and who had already lost his parents' affection. However, it brought me nothing but pain and sadness. It would have been another story if I had suffered to bear this child. But why should I be forced to hold this baby? Who
Also,
not
the baby is a boy.
who not only shared none of my blood, but who was not related to my husband in the slightest either. I don't hate father. If anything, I hated my own body. I detested it. I truly detested my own body for being unable to bear a child. So I prayed. I prayed to both angels and demons, and my wishes were granted by both.
For what did you pray to angels?
Black magic homunculus baby. I like
Prayed
that.
for a miracle in my body. If there was something wrong with my body, I could accept that. In that case, I wanted to overcome the defect and somehow be granted the miracle of being given my husband's child. Oh, hey. Oh. Okay.
What?
Well, there you go.
Wow. Okay, cool. It's almost like that's what I said. My Red Bull's done. Okay. Ugh. I'm sorry, I'm hydromaxing.
That wish was granted. The next year, you gave birth to Jessica.
And what did you pay to demon? Oh, pray to demons.
I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand it. I hated my body. So, I hated this baby. Because it made my failure so apparent.
Yeah, no, definitely way worse and way more annoying than Rosa, actually. I'm for sure locking that in. You're such a stupid bitch, Natsu. That's ridiculous, bro.
For the first time, I prayed and made wishes to demons. I wished that this baby would just disappear. Whoa, 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 whoa.
The old labyrinth wish.
Oh, true. Of course, that wish was also granted by demons. On that day, I left the baby with an older servant and went to think about the future in the rose garden. No, that's a lie. I didn't want to think about anything. The baby's cries were annoying, so I ordered the servant to take the baby to a place where I couldn't hear. By a place where I couldn't hear, I meant somewhere far away.
Dude, she's like more obsessed with the bloodline shit than Kinzo is.
Yeah. I wished for it. I wished for the servant to take the baby far away and never return.
Yeah, dude, she's like the worst character in this whole game. She's ass. That's crazy. Fucking, I want a baby. Here's a baby. No, not that one.
No, not that one.
What a piece of shit.
I see. So, a passing demon heard your wish, Natsuhi-sama.
And then, what happened next?
After that, there was a bizarre accident that could only have been granted me by a demon. The woodland path from the rose garden to the harbor is probably well suited for a comfortable walk. It must surely feel good to occasionally leave the path and walk through a grove of trees, depending on your mood. However, wouldn't that path be fairly hard to travel on when taking a walk with a baby in your arms? There was a cliff on the other side. It was about 10 meters tall, I think. It was rocky below. There's also a fence there. Does it seem at all likely that the servant went to the trouble of walking there holding a baby, and then leaned against the fence? The only conceivable explanation is that she was lured there by the beckoning of a demon.
She was lured there, wasn't she? By a demon who heard your wish.
Oh god, I'm sorry, Shade!
And then the servant and the baby.
They died. They fell from the cliff down to the rocks below. No, they died because I wished it. That means this is...
It isn't your fault. There's no need to think about it any further.
This is also not what Beatrice would say. She would totally be like, yes, it is your fault.
It happened
Wishes
because I
and
wished
yes,
it.
Yes, that is your fault. Yeah.
No, that's wrong. Even if you wish for something, whether it comes true or not, is decided by the whims of gods, demons, and witches. You are sinless. Humans are sinless.
Yeah, that's definitely not her.
But yeah,
She
'cause
would
this is
never
also,
say
like,
that.
This is literally the opposite of how we've been told magic works the whole time. Like, sure, it has to be the whim of like the magical being who like decides if it actually happens, but wishing for it and believing in it so much gives them the power to do it.
Yeah.
You can even say that
Well, I
I
think-
killed them. Oh,
Go ahead.
Sorry, I think just because this game board is being, I guess, hosted or by a different witch, right? With a different type of magic, maybe. So I guess now that we're in a game board not being run by Beatrice, it works differently.
I mean, maybe, but I'm also thinking like, oh my god, excuse me. I mean, since this isn't even like real Beatrice, it's just like a character that what is it, fucking Burncastle made up. Like, I guess that, or actually no, this is Lambda's game, so it's a character that Lambda Delta made up. I'm assuming that she can just have her little game piece Beatrice like say whatever she wants. So I think she's just telling Natsuki what she wants to hear, you know, so she can be absolved. Because she doesn't want to feel bad, even though it's definitely like pretty objectively her fault.
Yeah, I mean, like in the game board, Kinzo and Beatrice is like a part of her schizoing out, basically. Like this is her telling herself, you know, that there's no blame. It wasn't her fault.
no, I did kill them. I saw your mourning and felt pity. So I lured the servant with the baby to the cliff and guided them down it.
Wasn't it just an unfortunate accident? If you can't accept it as an accident, blame it on us. That's why demons exist.
That's right. We're here for your sake. It's not like you killed them. We killed them. So you are sinless. So please don't blame yourself, Natsuhi.
Is that true? Am I truly sinless?
No.
Yeah, you are.
No!
Young one who claims revenge for the events of 19 years ago. If you're going to curse someone, curse me. However, witches have a patent on curses. Let me take on this fight you're trying to pick with Natsuhi. I am the Ushinomiya family alchemist, Beatrice the Golden.
Beatrice.
If anyone picks a fight with the master I serve, I will fight in my master's stead. Revenge for 19 years ago, you say? I'll show you that such is hardly a blink of an eye for a witch who's lived 1,000 years. What she said. So, you hate Natsuhi for wishing your death 19 years ago? Let me make you remember just who it was that lured you off that cliff.
Woody woo.
Oh. As the middle-aged female servant cuddled the sobbing baby, she walked on a small path through the trees. Oh, goodbye.
This is like super validating what I said earlier about Natsuhi Beatrice. I feel super validated right now.
Oh.
Natsuhi had told her that the baby was too loud, so she had tried to get as far from the rose garden as she could. She was completely unaware as to why she'd gone out of her way to head in this direction. However, the sobbing baby suddenly stopped crying. Something was reflected in its eyes, but the servant couldn't tell what. However, thinking that the baby had stopped because it had taken an interest in something, she headed in the direction of the baby's game. baby had seen a cloud of gold butterflies disappearing off into the trees. And on the other side of the trees, the servant could see a woman who she didn't recognize this person, but it didn't look like anyone who was supposed to be here. The baby stopped crying and stared in that direction. Then the servant's legs started to automatically carry her that way.
Come this way, woman. Bring that cursed baby with you.
Woman. Any women?
Not a one.
What are you talking about?
This is the woman. Ah.
The woman couldn't disobey. She was completely overwhelmed by Beato's gold-glowing eyes. She walked lightly as though through a dream world. Sorry, those two next to each other.
Yeah.
At some point, the scenery surrounding her had changed, but she did not notice. She could not notice. Though this should have been Rokinjima, at some point it had become the garden of a mansion she had never seen before. It was a garden she had never set eyes on, even grander than the great rose garden of the Ashiramiya family. A garden of gold roses. There stood an arbor, and a woman wearing an elegant dress beckoning to her. There was a man who looked like a butler, and the tea he poured with a beautiful gesture had a very nice and enticing smell. It was as though they were telling her to join the tea party. She didn't disobey. She had to go to the master of this golden rose garden and give this child as an offering.
Forgive me, woman. Curse your bad luck for being entranced by a witch. And surrounded by these gold roses, which you would never be able to enjoy in this world. Sleep. Gab?
Yes, understood.
Into the wing.
And Gab snapped her fingers. A pitch-black hole opened at the woman's feet, and she was swallowed up along with the baby. The scene of the moment that followed must have burned itself into the eyes of the woman and the baby. The two floated in the air and looked down at the rose garden spread out below them. Below their feet was not the earth, but a golden rose garden that stretched as far as the eye could see, without any gaps. If one could have the scene imprinted in their minds as the last memory, that would be such a merciful way to die. Then the woman and the baby were swallowed up by the golden sea. The thunk was remarkably plain and remarkably quiet for a sound that stole away 2 lives. However, it made for a perfectly suitable show at a tea party of witches.
Yeah, I have no doubt in my mind that she just threw that baby off the cliff and killed it herself. I have no doubts about that at all.
With the woman and the baby at the center, the rose garden was slowly swallowed up by darkness. The sound of the wind grew stronger bit by bit. Huh.
Oh.
Was that TV static? What is that noise? It was the roar of the sea. The two who had fallen into the thicket of golden roses from that great height and died were gradually wrapped up in the roar of the sea, wrapped up in the scenery of the beach below the cliff.
I guarantee it. You are completely sinless. I'll accept this revenge from 19 years ago.
Oh my god.
When I spotted the two of them on the rocks below, I went pale. Then I dashed back to the mansion, and there was a huge uproar. Hear me out. Natsuki pushed them off the cliff.
I mean, yeah, it's basically what I'm saying, dude. Like, fucking, it's either she pushed them or, like, there was no servant and she just threw the baby off the cliff. Like, one of the two, because...
Yeah, one of the two.
I was saying before, like, this is why I'm starting to hinge on the Natsuki Beatrice theory, because, like, that conversation that she's having with Beatrice, like, in the study, like, you could totally interpret that as her just coping. You know, like, her trying to convince herself she didn't do anything wrong.
Oh, she is just coping, yeah.
Yeah, because she can't handle what she did. But it only reads that way if you choose to believe that Beatrice is not real, you know, like that she's one of the other named characters. So like that's why I'm saying this like lends credence to my idea of Natsuki Beatrice, because if Beatrice is a real separate character, then that means that conversation did happen. But if you don't think Beatrice is real, then obviously it was just Natsuki trying to justify her murder.
Then I dashed back to the mansion and there was a huge uproar. They took them to a hospital on a boat as soon as possible. But from that height, it was a miracle that they had even avoided an instant death. Both the servant and the baby died.
They've actually done this like a couple times now that I think about it. Like they'll show us a story and like a conversation that like only one character has with Beatrice, so they just leave it up to you to decide if it really happened or not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does that happen with Canon and Shannon?
Yeah, like this one, I don't believe it for a second. She for sure killed that baby.
Yeah.
Unless
And Maria.
And Maria. In less than 3 days from the time Father had entrusted me with the baby, I had killed it. My husband had been on a business trip. Rosa-san, who had still lived on the island at the time, had been traveling with her friends. Father and I were the only ones on Rokenjima. And before anyone except Father and I really knew anything, baby had appeared out of nowhere, and then disappeared again. That's right, it was a dream, a nightmare. I was sure that Father would blame me. However, he seemed somehow strange.
I saw this coming. I knew this would happen. How long will you struggle? How long will it be before you're mine? I have no interest in an empty cage. Throw it away!
Here, have this baby. She kills the baby. That shit was epic, lol.
When Father learned of the accidental death, he kept on laughing and laughing, as though there could be no greater pleasure. Enough that just listening to it gave me a creepy feeling. Perhaps something had come loose in his mind.
I can just make a new baby with my cauldron of green. Bubble, bubble, toil and trouble.
Father shut himself up inside the world of the occult even more than he ever had before. When my husband came back, he was surprised to see that Father was even more bizarre than he had been before. However, he had already accepted that this would happen sooner or later. Of course, my husband had heard about the baby. However, he told me that it surely was just some whim of Father's and to forget it. That's crazy. So I forgot it. It was an unfortunate accident. No, there wasn't an accident at all. I forgot everything. Even that the baby had existed in the first place. After all, it was a twisted nightmare that lasted not even 3 days. That's right, it was all a nightmare.
Jesus Christ. Literally got given the baby and like the next day she killed it.
Crazy.
Yeah, 1000% worse than Rosa, by the way.
Oh.
I will be sticking to that now.
Okay. I don't want to remember.
I mean,
cliff.
prove me wrong, bro. Beat your child versus murder your child.
The cliff, the broken fence, the roar of the sea, and the cry of the baby.
So, this baby is the baby from 19 years ago.
Of course not. I killed that baby. It no longer exists in this world.
However, there is no red truth in the human world. Nothing can be trusted here.
That's right. Beato definitely killed that baby. However, you might find out that it's alive in the world of humans, whether it's really alive or not, right?
Do you mean to say that it actually survived? After falling to the rocks from that height?
I don't know, but calm down. No matter how much this person hates you, it was an accident, and that's the truth. If he does hate you, his hatred is completely unjustified.
But, even if I didn't lay a finger on him, inside my heart,
Calm down. No matter who the man from 19 years ago hates or what he yells at you, there's no way the sin he's after actually occurred. So calm down. Why don't I welcome the man from 19 years ago as my guest? Just when the riddle was solved and I thought my job was finished, I've got to entertain this final guest of mine.
This begins to grow more interesting. Not only are you protecting Lord Goldsmith's secret, but you also have a 19th guest, as well as a man from 19 years ago.
True, since we claim that Kinzo is alive, Erica is the 19th person. And besides that 19th person, we also have a man from 19 years ago. How interesting! I'm getting all fired up.
We have no lack of opponents. And I was just lamenting the fact that I had but one guest at my tea party. Come, you fools!
Okay, is this Battler now?
No,
I'm
I think it's
assuming
bad.
this is Battler.
I don't
But
know.
they're talking about game pieces. So I can't, yeah. Because it can't not be Battler, I would assume.
Narrator,
Wait.
go!
Alright, whatever.
Furudo Erika is Lady Barncastle's piece. In that case, whose piece is the man from 19 years ago?
Whose is the piece is this piece?
Whose is the man of the piece? The voice faintly seeping from the other end of the line was Natsuhi's.
I understand. I'll go to sleep right now. I won't leave my room and I won't pick up the phone. So please, so don't involve my husband and daughter.
Even this beginning scream, which would shake the heart of any listener, could be listened to with a cold ruthlessness through the end of the receiver.
As long as you follow my orders, I will keep your secret, Mother. Do not disobey me. I'm already very close by to you. I can easily tell whether you've turned your lights off or whether you're on the phone. If I wished to, I could even kiss your sleeping face.
I'll keep it. I'll keep my promise. So stop it. Just stop it. Stop it.
This guy's kind of a dork.
The receiver was slammed down. He knew very well that the way you hang up a phone can leave a nasty aftertaste for the other side.
Whooshy whooshy.
Okay, good night, Mother! And there you have it. How Natsuhi won't come out of her room tonight.
That's pretty handy. You can change your voice.
Anyone can change their voice. A sweet voice when coaxing Papa. A sick-sounding voice when taking the day off school. An apologetic voice when turning down a friend that you actually hate. If you want, I can do any kind of voice at all. Got it?
You should stop being a witch and become a voice actress.
So, are the pieces set up on both sides now? Furudo Erika. What a wonderful piece. She's a much more suitable piece for you than Anjay was, Bern. Oh my god.
I low-key agree, actually.
Shut up.
Actually, not even low-key.
Get it out of here.
Yay! We hate Anjay in this house.
No, we don't.
I don't.
No, we
like her
fucking
very
don't.
much.
Owned, by the way. 2-to-1 vote.
I'm the only one with the Anjay flag.
2-to-1 vote. 2-to-1 vote. 2-to-1 vote. You lost.
The vibes are rancid.
Your praise honors me, Lady Lambda Delta.
The pleasure is mine.
Schlabomina.
She really is wonderful. Truly cute. I like to make her surrender to the illusion of the witch and see her face twist in humiliation.
Hear that? Don't embarrass me, okay? Prove yourself to be a much more useful piece than Anjay was. Yes, leave it to me, Lady Burncastle, my master. I'm nothing like that gloomy, dull-witted, totally uncute piece.
Shut up! She's right. Andre didn't do anything useful except get turned into meat chunks to egg battle her on. I have absolutely no interest in family love or sibling love. The game you want to see is more gruesome and sticky. A grotesque, pop and cute murder case.
What the fuck does pop mean?
If Natsuhi is the king, then I wonder if that makes Beato the queen. The pack of witches and furniture guarding Natsuhi is less like a set of chess pieces and more like...
bowling pins, right? Natsuhi and Beato, Kinzo and illusions of the worthless furniture. Entertain us a bit, will ya? Especially you, Beato. We're already bored of you. This Legend of the Witch Murders game of yours is over already. Your time is over and done with. This game board already belongs to Bern and me. It'll suit you to be reduced to one of our pieces and toyed with for all eternity. Both Natsuhi and... oh, that's Burncastle shit!
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, what is that like lip biting face she's doing, by the way?
Is that wait? That looks like a cat face, like a cat mouth.
Oh god.
Both Natsuhi and Beato are like the guts of a filthy truth wrapped up in a bit of thin skin. Tearing that to bits and dragging the insides out is one of my... no, one of our few pleasures.
Dude, these lesbians are freaky.
Yeah, you can have tons of fun with it. Hey, are you watching, Beatrice? Look at how much fun can be had playing with your game board. Let me show you. This 5th game's really gonna be fun.
Hello.
It's a bit sad if we're the only ones having a pleasant chat. Why don't you let Beato talk too?
Hear that? I'll give you special permission to talk. What do you hope to gain from this latest game? She said nothing. That's right, that's right. You're the loser who surrendered to Battler. Leave it to me, Kay. I'll put the witch side on top right away. That means I'll have to sacrifice your piece.
The epitaph has been easily solved before the first twilight, and Beatrice, the keeper of the gold, has lost face. Isn't it great that you remain as a piece, as part of Natsuhi's illusion? Well, we're treating you as a pin now instead of a piece, okay?
The golden witch Beatrice is out of the picture now. You and your furniture have only a minuscule role in my game. A loser's role. Resign yourself to being blasted away and becoming Burns and my toy.
You know, now that they're right next to each other, I just noticed it's weird that Burncastle's eyes are purple, but Erica's are blue.
Hmm.
If you don't like that, why not just tell us to stop? If you do, we'll stop.
Lol.
She's saying she doesn't mind. You're totally a pin.
There's no need for a golden witch anymore. All that's needed is a sacrificial doll so the other two witches can enjoy some time playing.
Oh. What? Who is this?
Huh. Die, disappear. Confess to your filthy past and your crimes. Speak out. Your sob